some days you're gonna lose. I tell you, I got news for you. You're losing all the time, you never win. No, if you believe that's how it's gonna be, I better put you down. Get up, you take your up, there come down on the ground. You gotta save me now, you better turn around. And I looked around, I was heading down on somebody coming down the line. This is some days you gotta give. This is some days you gotta take. If that's the way it's gotta be. Roll it over and you will.
We are officially in Halloween mode. It is the 30th day of October, and we are here. Trick-or-treat time for all of us in the 618, for a lot of us anyway. Some parades happening tonight. Then tomorrow, the big day in the city of Alton, 108th annual Alton Halloween Parade comes your way tomorrow night. We have a great show. We're going to talk with Sydney. Sings for a few minutes and get blog talk. But then in the 10 o'clock hour, we are going to replay to kick off our Halloween coverage on RiverBender.com, the downtown Woods River trick-or-treat. This was such a cool event. This happened last week, and I told you guys we'd be running it for you this week as a little bit of a replay and just to kind of highlight that event again, and it's a great way for us to kick off our coverage. That comes your way at 10 if you missed it. Or if you were at the event, a great way to catch up on it and see if you made some of the camera shots. And then Sydney, like I said, will fill us in on her blog in about 5 minutes or so, but who's counting? Let's dive right into top of the hour news. Here's what you need to know. Make sure you download the RiverBender.com app today. Brian Westerman, 51 of Pontoon Beach, is facing 5 Class 2 felony counts of child pornography as of October the 24th. Here's what we know. Authorities allege that on July 10th, Westerman attempted to meet an 11-year-old girl who he had contacted via Facebook and possessed numerous images and videos of that minor. During interviews, Westerman admitted to owning child pornography and previously being arrested for a similar offense. A total of 947 items of CSAM, child sexual abuse material, including 335 videos, 582 images were recovered from his electronic devices. Westerman remains in custody, pending trial. In regional news, Sean Grayson was convicted of second-degree murder Wednesday for the shooting death of Sonia Macy during a police encounter in Springfield. The incident happened just before 1 a.m., July the 6th of last year, when deputies responded to a 911 call at Macy's home. Body camera footage revealed Macy was compliant and apologetic, holding a pot of boiling water, while Grayson escalated the situation by shouting, drawing his weapon, and firing 3 shots that struck Macy in the head. Grayson faces up to 20 years in prison, which with sentencing set for January the 29th. State Senator Doris Turner expressed support for Macy's family and expressed the need for accountability. Back here in the 618, Jerseyville City Council unanimously approved amendments to the city code, refining regulations for video gaming cafes along with terminals. The updated ordinance does clarify that businesses must earn the majority of revenue from food and alcohol sales rather than from the video gaming to obtain a license. Existing establishments with video gaming are grandfathered in, and additionally, the total number of video gaming terminals in the city will increase from 85 to 97 to accommodate business expansion. Despite the increase, research shows that more terminals do not generate new revenue, but redistribute the existing dollars. In September 2025, Jerseyville's 15 establishments generated $333,390 in net terminal income, with the city receiving about $16,686 to be exact, after taxes were taken out. We'll keep you updated on that story as those new rollouts start to happen. The Fairview Heights Food Pantry is calling for an increased community donation as the ongoing government shutdown is going to continue to affect local government employees, military personnel, and families facing financial hardship. Mayor Mark Cutsby emphasized that the freeze on SNAP benefits has led to a surge in demand for food assistance. The pantry, operating weekdays from 9 to 11 a.m. behind City Hall, welcomes donations of food, toiletries, and financial contributions. Residents can drop off items at City Hall or the Recreational Center. Mayor Cutsby expressed deep gratitude for the community generosity and urged continued support during these challenging times. Also in the news today, Kaylee Fisher has started a GoFundMe campaign to grant her mother Helena's heartfelt wish before her health declines further. Diagnosed in March 2024 with stage 4 breast cancer that has spread to multiple organs, she faces a limited prognosis of up to 18 months despite ongoing treatment. One of her greatest desires is to visit Louisiana and swim with otters at Magnolia Wilds in Ethel, a dream long held. She is a dedicated mother and a grandmother who has worked as a nurse in various care settings. The family is seeking support through donations, through shares and prayers to make this trip possible while she still can. You can see that article in full details, including that link to the GoFundMe at RiverBender.com /news. Finally, in the news today, Charlie Kilpatrick, a senior at Civic Memorial High School, has been named the D.D. Homes Network Student of the Month for his dedication as a student athlete. Since his freshman year, Charlie has balanced basketball, academics, and a part-time job with great responsibility. He also volunteers as a coach for the Junior Eagles basketball program, mentoring young players and advocating for his peers. And despite that busy schedule, Charlie enjoys spending time with his friends and family and continues to play basketball regularly. Looking ahead to college, he plans to pursue collegiate basketball while also exploring his academic interests. His teachers and his loved ones, they're proud of his achievements. You can see all of the Students of the Month at the RiverBender.com news section and click on the Student Spotlight tab. Let's take a look at weather. 42 degrees in downtown Alton. I shouldn't complain because it was getting pretty darn hot in October, but it is getting a little chilly all of a sudden. 42 degrees, it feels like 47 out there. Don't jump down my throat. I'm just pointing out something. Humidity at 91%. Today it's going to be breezy this morning. Otherwise, just mostly sunny. Tonight, mainly clear. As for air quality, it's at 36, which is good. Mold counts are low as well at 3250. As for today, temperatures reach about 58 degrees, and they'll drop down to 37 overnight as we head into Friday. On Friday, a high of 60, a low of 37, and on Saturday, we start the month of November with a high of only 49 degrees and a low of 35. Temperatures rise up on Sunday with sunny skies, a high of 55, a low of 37 degrees, and then on Monday, we start our work week with a high of 62, a low of 37. That's a look at your next 5 days. Here's what's happening now. 42 degrees in downtown Alton. It feels like 48 out there. For time and temperature throughout the day, 618-465-4545. This time powered by Bounce Back, Rehab, Recover, and Return Home. Hey, while I have you, just a quick note. You are only 9 days away, my friends, from the Craft Beverage Festival, Saturday, November the 8th. It's at Grafton Winery, the Vineyards location, from noon to 4. Tickets are just $30 in advance, $35 at the door. And if you're going to be the designated driver for your group, tickets are just $15. It gets you a lot of experiences with great food and with some great pairings too. What I think is also great is they're having Persnickety by Jen Farley, some other really great additions. Great Rivers and Routes keeps growing this event. It keeps getting bigger and bigger each and every year. For more information, click on the RiverBender.com wallpaper or riversandroutes.com, riversandroutes.com, and don't forget to tell them that you know who sent you over their way. Quick break, taking a look at downtown Alton. We'll come back with Sydney right after this. over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
Discover Del Mar Public House, located in Godfrey's historic Clifton Schoolhouse. Enjoy bold flavors like homemade falafel, fish and chips, and rotating pasta favorites. Relax with local beers, half-price wine bottles, and summer poutine nights. The only thing missing is you. Open Wednesday through Sunday. Del Mar Public House, where great food, drinks, and friends come together. DelMarPublicHouse.com.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
When I got in the car accident at the ER, they gave me a prescription of hydrocodone. And over time, it took more medication to mask the pain. I moved over to drug seeking and found heroin and fentanyl. I went to the Centerstone rehab facility, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life. I have my own car, I have a job. There's nothing holding me back anymore.
When you need a project done right, on budget and on time, trust Gillahan Concrete. Gillahan handles every kind of project, big and small. Commercial, industrial, residential, from room additions and garages to patios, driveways, and more. Gillahan brings quality and experience to every job. Family owned with over 30 years of service to our community. Call today at 618-781-3914 or visit GillahanConcrete.com.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Welcome back, Daily Show, Daily Show 926. We have Sydney in the studio for Blog Talk. Were you here last week?
I was here last week. I was here, if you remember, right before I left for this trip, and now I'm
Where did
back.
you go?
I went to Indianapolis.
That's right. Who
Yeah.
did you see again?
I saw it.
It's been a long couple of days.
it's been long. I feel like that was months ago, and it was literally last week.
Yeah.
No, I saw Jensen McRae. It was great. Big fan. Really enjoyed it. The theater was 400 people, so it was so small.
Was it sold out?
It was sold out. It was pretty cool.
Good.
It was pretty cool. But yeah, so I went to Indianapolis. So that was really neat. And I got to tell you, CJ, the road trip was the journey. It was really, they say the fun is, not in the destination, but in the getting there. And truer words have never been spoken.
How long did it take to get to Indianapolis?
About 3.5 hours, if you were curious.
So you got to stop in at Casey.
I did. So I don't know if you've ever,
I have.
Okay, look at that.
No, I was waiting for this moment. I can Casey it up. I feel like we have common ground here.
Okay, let's connect.
So one of our first camping trips, Jackie and I went on together, was, I believe, maybe a second one. And we did a day trip to Casey.
Oh, that's fun.
And, got to see the rocking chair and the
Yeah.
wind chines. And I got on that seesaw thing and I did it up.
It's killer.
I Casey'd it up.
No, so
I saw it all.
You sell more than me. You can share more than I can. No, so I went on this trip, which was really fun. And then on the way back, I saw this exit for Casey. And I left at like 8 a.m. Central Time. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have like the whole day ahead of me. I saw this Casey exit where they said you can see the world's largest rocking chair, the world's largest wind chimes, the world's largest golf tee, and gold and wooden clogs, and a million other things. Gavel. I was like, I gotta know more about Casey, Illinois.
Look, it even gave me, look at that.
Oh, nice.
Look how little Estella was.
She
That was
was
in
really
front of the
little.
world's largest pitchfork.
Oh my gosh, you guys had the full experience.
We did.
Yeah. Good for you guys.
But yeah, I was there. So you decided to take a little day trip?
I
break off of it?
Well, yeah, I pulled off on the interstate and I said, let's see this for myself. So I went and I checked out the world's largest rocking chair and the world's largest wind chimes, and it was a great experience. Highly recommend.
Now, did you eat there?
No, I did not. It was like a really brief, I can't even say too much about it because it was just a really brief like pull off and go see what's going on, which was cool. But then, yeah, I got back on the road and traveled home. So it was just all in all, it was a pretty good short little trip.
So you did it on the way back?
Yeah, on the way home. Yeah.
Well, I got to tell you this because we were on the way back from Gulf Shores, and I thought it'd be great because we went down to Tupelo on the way down. I'm like, let's go to Memphis on the way back and see Elvis's house. Well, we got to Memphis right whenever Graceland closed, and Memphis is not the place you want to be.
No.
Oh my goodness, there was a lot happening.
Yeah.
And that was a quick, have you ever seen National Lampoon's Vacation?
Yeah.
Roll them up.
Yep. Let's go. No,
You didn't have to worry about that in Casey.
No,
though.
Casey was so kind. It kind of reminded me of Alton on like a sunny Saturday because everyone was just walking around and people stopped and they're like, do you want me to take your picture? And I was like, yeah, sure, thanks.
Wow.
So it was really nice.
Did you see the pencil?
I did not. See, I didn't even get the full experience.
I'm a
full
little
Casey
perturbed
experience.
about the pencil.
Oh, why? Tell me more.
It's not a pencil.
What do you mean?
It's metal.
Oh, that doesn't count. That doesn't count for
Exactly.
anything.
So how can you be the world's largest pencil if it ain't a pencil?
Doesn't count. Can it write?
I would make the argument it can.
Okay.
Because
well, that's cool.
whenever I touched it, it rubbed off.
Well, that's gotta count for
now,
something.
it could have been dirt.
It could have been dirt. Very possible. Yeah, I don't know. Similarly, the world's largest rocking chair allegedly rocks, but I can neither confirm nor deny because I did not see that happen. But I don't know.
It's only when it's like 100-mile-an-hour wind
Yes,
coming.
it's really a storm.
No,
and the rocking
did you
chair
see
rocks.
the mailbox though?
Actually, yeah. As I drove
That is
out of
pretty
there,
cool.
yeah, it was pretty cool.
That was cool. I walked up it and then realized,
Yeah.
now I got to walk back down.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Full experience. No, you had a better experience than I did. You saw like everything. I just saw these couple of things and drove away.
I think it's great you stopped. And saw the wind chimes.
Well, yeah, it was kind of like, it was just a good reminder that like, why not? You know what I mean? Like, I was like, I could just keep driving on this interstate. I could get home like, 20 minutes earlier, but why not just pull off and see what's going on?
What is the magnum opus?
The magnum opus, it means like the biggest project, like the lifetime achievement.
The pinnacle.
Yeah, the pinnacle of Casey, Illinois was the giant rocking chair. And it was so cool. I gotta say, it was worth going. So if you're ever on your way to Indianapolis, oh my goodness. If you're ever on your way to Indianapolis and you stop and you're like, I'm kind of bored, I could use like a snack or like just a break.
They have
from
a good
driving.
ice cream place.
Do they? You know more than I do. Okay, shout out Casey, Illinois.
And they have a cool boutique in there.
Do they? That's cool. Did you get anything?
No, well, I don't remember what I did yesterday.
That's fair. Fair enough. Shout out to Casey, Illinois. That being said, Collinsville still has the coolest thing with the ketchup bottles. So.
I think it's lame.
Wow.
I know I'm going to get slandered
You're going to
for
get
it.
in trouble for
I
that.
just, it's like, is there a historical reason for the ketchup bottle? Just because I've
actually
never
don't know.
followed the story, and I'm sure someone's just going to berate me for the
I'm
next
sure
hour
you're about
and a
to
half.
get, like, absolutely.
But I just, like, out of all the things,
Yeah.
like the Superman statue at Metropolis.
That's cool.
That's cool.
That is cool. I do like the Superman statue. at
What
Metropolis.
next? Are we going to put up a bottle of A1?
Why'd you have a Dr. Phil
But that's what
Twang?
I'm saying there. Like, what are we doing?
That's fair enough, yeah.
I don't know. I'm tired.
That's okay.
I'm tired, and I'm not speaking correctly anymore.
It's okay.
But it's like, what are we doing? What A1? Are we going to
I
throw that up
like
there?
it. I like the ketchup bottle. It's just kind of fun. Or is it catsup? I don't know how you want to say it.
Oh, man,
but
don't start that.
That's how it's spelled. I looked it up.
Oh, no. See, I don't know. Because some other companies call it ketchup.
Yeah, well, a ketchup is, I think, correct. But in the Collinsville bottle, it's catsup. So however you say
I think
catsup.
that there's... so it's both correct spellings.
I don't like that.
I don't like it either. It's
I have my opinion.
tomato, and ketchup and catsup. Yeah, it's an older spelling, but particularly some brands, and is still commonly used, but it's the more ketchup is the more modern.
And that's correct. I'm a contemporary gal, so I'm pro ketchup. But the point is, the Collinsville catsup bottle is pretty
Sydney
cool,
likes
too.
it. I don't care for it too much. I think that we can disagree on that.
Let's
one.
call the whole thing off.
Yeah. Someone's gonna be protesting outside.
Yeah, how dare you?
Now, okay, so I blared some of the saddest music in the world.
Yeah,
my favorite,
highly recommend.
and sipped a frappe. I was thriving.
I was thriving.
So you left at 8 a.m. Central Time.
Yeah, so that
you
was
were
really
very
rough.
detailed in this blog.
Yeah, thank you. I try my best to be very detailed. No, I left at 8 a.m. Central Time, and so it was very early, and so that's kind of the point, though. I was like on the way, and I was like, well, I can stop, why not? And it just was like a reminder to like smell the roses, and
it's cool. I'm glad you did that.
Yeah, it was neat. But the show or the trip itself was really interesting because I've driven in Chicago before, which sucked. I don't recommend that. But Indy is kind of similar to like St. Louis, like size wise, I would say, right? Probably. I don't know. I didn't look it up, but probably like vibe wise and size wise, I'd say. So that being said, I was like, okay, Indianapolis, like that's not that deep. Like I can drive at Indy, no big deal. The one-way streets, CJ,
oh, yeah, it's only U-turns, right?
It's terrible. So many one-way streets. I got honked at. I was immediately intimidated and just antsy.
Did you break down?
I did not break down. I held it together, but I was like, God, okay, let's go. So it was very intense. I do not recommend the one-way streets. That's my one problem that I have with Indy.
Did you see were there a lot of state troopers on the Indianapolis state?
There were a lot of like I don't know if they were state troopers or who they were, but there were a lot of cops.
Like per state, I feel like they have the most presence.
That's interesting.
That I've driven through.
That is interesting because I could see that because on the way there,
doesn't bother me 6 ways to Sunday.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not,
it just is. You're not speeding, but on the way there, it was definitely like we kept getting the alerts that said like cop ahead or whatever.
I think they
ahead.
do it on purpose. I think they send them to Google so that way they don't have to pull anyone over.
That's
They're like, listen,
smart.
I'm warning you, pal. I'm sitting right here
That's
with my
smart.
radar.
I don't have to deal with it. Yeah, that's a good point. No, I don't know. Maybe very possible. But yeah, I will say on the way out there, like, you know how the leaves here are like kind of not totally changing that much.
It's been an awful fall
It's
season.
been weird.
Yeah, for photos.
Absolutely. Right? Yeah. But out east, the leaves were changing. They were looking good.
Isn't it crazy? We talked about this last week, that Indianapolis is the Eastern time zone, but Destin, Florida is Central time.
That's weird. And it threw me off, too.
It still throws me off. I don't understand. It just doesn't make sense to me. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and chat it up with Sydney some more. It's 9:36, a little bit of change. Daily Show comes your way next. And then remember, in the 10 o'clock hour, I turn my show back over to our good friends at Modified Auto and Coleman's Country Campers and Mark Smith at Shelter Insurance. We were in downtown Wood River last week, and we're going to bring you the sights and sounds of that event again, just to make sure that we kick off our Halloween covers the right way. And that's how we're going to do it to end the 10 o'clock today. So stay tuned for that, but Sydney comes back next.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
Discover Del Mar Public House, located in Godfrey's historic Clifton Schoolhouse. Enjoy bold flavors like homemade falafel, fish and chips, and rotating pasta favorites. Relax with local beers, half-price wine bottles, and summer poutine nights. The only thing missing is you. Open Wednesday through Sunday. Del Mar Public House, where great food, drinks, and friends come together. DelMarPublicHouse.com.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
When I got in the car accident at the ER, they gave me a prescription of hydrocodone. And over time, it took more medication to mask the pain. I moved over to drug seeking and found heroin and fentanyl. I went to the Centerstone rehab facility, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life. I have my own car, I have a job, there's nothing holding me back anymore.
When you need a project done right, on budget and on time, trust Gillahan Concrete. Gillahan handles every kind of project, big and small. Commercial, industrial, residential, from room additions and garages to patios, driveways, and more. Gillahan brings quality and experience to every job. Family owned with over 30 years of service to our community. Call today at 618-781-3914 or visit GillahanConcrete.com.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Then that time I went and said goodbye. Now I'm back and not ashamed to cry. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. Here I am, baby. Oh, you got me feeling shaky.
Back Daily Show with Sydney. Oh, wait, no, with CJ. You're a guest. I almost just gave you the host.
I'm happy to be here.
Congratulations.
You know?
You almost took over.
Thank you. You know what, CJ? I'm going to call you out really briefly because here's the thing. It's Halloween, right? It's like time.
And I am not playing any Halloween music.
Well, I'm wearing my ghost shirt. Like, what do you got going on?
I am dressed up. Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
I am in a costume.
There you go. Okay.
I am a 1990s dad.
There you go.
I have my turtleneck on.
You kind of are.
I got the light blue jeans
You kind of are. Congratulations.
And I have a brown leather belt on.
There you go.
There is
You're
no
really,
way I'm not in costume.
You have really taken on the dad role. I love this for you. Congratulations.
Oh man, I'm jorts away in a Corvette shirt. You know, like that's it. That's it.
Congratulations. It's making it. No, I stand corrected. There you go. It'll be good.
No, we were gonna do Monsters Inc.
Yeah,
but
I remember that.
Did I tell you that every of the Boo costumes in America sold out? Like,
really?
I don't know if they only made 15 of these.
That sucks.
But like, seriously, I looked 1 minute. The next minute I looked at it, they just took it off Spirit Halloween.
Well, she was a really cute scarecrow.
She is. Well, she's going back out tonight.
Nice.
Tomorrow.
Is she going trick or treating?
Yeah, we're gonna take her for a tiny bit tonight, and then tomorrow, when we do the Halloween parade, she's gonna spend some time with her grandparents
That'll
and
be
do their
fun.
trick or treat together. So they're getting some family time in.
Yeah.
But, was really excited about this.
Yeah.
Well, when they didn't have it, I looked online. The closest one was in Kalamazoo, Michigan.
That is saying something. And yeah, I could
have bought it off of eBay, double the price, but I thought no.
You could have.
So we decided Scarecrow, and then next year I'll be Sully.
That's fun, but you're gonna get to a point where she's gonna have an opinion soon. Like she's gonna say, "No, Dad, I want to be like I don't know, I'm Bluey. I don't know."
This is where I got to get good.
Yeah.
At my Jedi mind tricks.
Yeah.
And I will say, "You are Bluey."
There you go. Trigger. That's the parenting hack. Trigger.
You already are Bluey, honey. I don't know what you're talking about. No. So, are you going on any more concerts? Going to any more concerts?
No, the season is over. So, there's like the concert season that kind of happens in the fall and the summer and fall, and now we're kind of at the end of that. So I go to a lot of concerts. I love concerts. That's like my vice that I do.
Do you like indoor concerts?
I don't mind them.
Really?
Yeah.
Like the stadium or the arena shows?
Those are kind of fun. I went and saw Lorde a couple of weeks ago. And
did you really?
Yeah, I did,
You
which
never
was
told me
pretty
that.
cool. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
like because I know two of the songs for sure. Maybe
Yeah,
I feel like I know a lot more than.
I kind of felt the same. Lorde's not like, no one hate me, but Lorde is not like my favorite.
Isn't that
favorite,
Madonna's daughter?
Is it?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know anything, so I don't know. But I did enjoy the concert, and I knew more songs than I expected to. But yeah, so kind of case in point, I went and it was like an arena vibe going on. And
it was just a rumor. But yeah, so
that would be interesting.
That would have been. With that being said, did you get to quote South Park at the show?
I did not. I never get to quote South Park, sadly.
You didn't get to quote because Randy Marsh was Lord.
I'm sorry. I don't know.
Whenever they made the announcement that she was having the concert, they literally had to turn the comments off because it was all South Park memes.
That's funny. I didn't know that. That's hilarious.
I love that. So no more shows. So,
no more
so you're
shows.
fine with arenas? Because to me, I always get the bad seat.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm always stuck behind the 7'4" tree that just is having a good time. And, like, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
What am I going to do? You know?
Yeah, no, we had that. Literally. Excuse me. No, that happens. It is the problem. You got to be careful about your seats. If you have the moment to check, you can try to get, like, the seats on the front of, like, the, you know what I mean?
They're getting smart, though.
Yeah.
They're getting expensive
hard.
for those edges.
It is hard on the edges, yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right. No, it's rough, but yeah, it's a rough time. But I love me any show. So here's the thing: I just kind of want to be in the room. Like, I don't really care that much where I'm sitting. I just kind of want to be there. So that's like how I afford to go to these shows too. Is I get like the cheapest seats and I just show up. So it's fun for me either way.
Are you going back to Hi-Fi?
It was cool. It was a cool little spot. It was the Hi-Fi and Indie. It was like, again, 400 people there. So it was a very small concert. Like, I looked up. I was like, well, is that comparable to like the pageant or anything like that? No, the pageant seats like 1,500 people or something like that. Yeah. So it was so different. But it was a cool little spot. And it was kind of awesome. I don't know if it's like worth driving all the way. I went there because of the person. I really liked Jensen McRae and she wasn't coming anywhere close to here. So I was excited. But I don't know if like the Hi-Fi itself, I'm going to say something controversial. I don't know if the Hi-Fi itself is worth the 3.5 hour drive, you know?
Wow.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
I hope the director's listening.
Yeah, like, it was a fine place, but I don't know.
It was fine.
It was fine. It was high fine.
Okay, what are you writing about this week?
I don't know. We'll see what comes up. So
it's Thursday.
It's Thursday. This is kind of cool. I wrote about AI assisted mammograms, which are a thing now. So
really?
Yeah. So
what's that mean? Like not being funny?
No, yeah, like literally, it uses AI instead of like the human eye looking at a mammogram. I don't really know how that works because I'm not a radiologist, but the human eye looks at the mammogram. Now this AI can go in and detect lesions that are like 3 millimeters big as opposed to like 3 centimeters big, which is the difference between like a pinhead versus a grape, you know? So that's like a big difference. So I don't know. Wow. I don't know too much about it, but it was really interesting to hear from this doctor who was telling me that it just is like a chance to detect cancers earlier and save more lives. So it just is interesting. Like however you feel about AI, and you know, I know people have complicated opinions about it, but it's an interesting, it's an interesting new technology.
Well, and, I get the whole like, I don't get it, but I see why people get upset about it a little bit. With that being said, when you can do things like that, that is pretty neat.
It's cool.
It's
I
kind
don't
of
know.
hard to argue against some of the uses of AI.
It's interesting, yeah.
Because that's pretty incredible.
I see both sides pretty well, but it is kind of an interesting thing. So I don't know. I thought that was interesting. But other than that, a lot of Halloween things. So I wrote about you're about to play the downtown trick-or-treating stuff. So
yes, I am.
I wrote stories. Yes, you are. I wrote stories about that, which was really interesting. You had a lot of great conversations there, and I'm working stories now on your interviews with OSF St. Anthony's on their 100th anniversary.
I was busy last week.
You had a busy week. Yeah, good for you. Knocking it out.
Did you hear that, John? I just wanted to make sure. No.
CJ had a busy week. Yeah.
And I'm going to be very tired tomorrow night.
Yeah, no, tomorrow night that's going to be fun. So we're both going to be downtown at the trick-or-treating. at the Halloween parade.
You're going to be at the Halloween parade?
I am. I go every year. We never see each other because we're on opposite sides of like where things are. But I go at the beginning and I go talk to some of the floats and take pictures and that kind of thing. And I get usually a couple of really cool stories. It's really interesting. Just a quick side note.
Yeah.
Really interesting talking to people who have all these traditions around the Halloween parade. You know, like it's really fascinating that people that come up with like the most interesting things.
Well, they're getting smart now out there. I mean, they're got trailers now with hay bales on them, and
it's
like
the full experience.
It is legitimate.
The full experience.
You know, I just keep thinking about to my my haunted hayride experience, and I still haven't gotten over it. I think that's why I'm having very lucid dreams all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
I think that's why you can't sleep.
Well, the last couple of nights, we're wrapping up anyway. I've had the weirdest lucid dreams. Like,
Really?
Like not even things that happened at work. Like
That's
I'm
weird.
like a client handing me a check.
Yeah,
like, and I'm
that's
like,
weird.
Just so
You're
bizarre.
And you wake up and you're like, did that happen?
Yeah,
Or
and then
did
I'm
it
checking
not?
my text. Like,
Yeah.
who did I sleep text?
Yeah,
to? You know,
literally.
like what's going on?
It's weird.
I think it's all because of that clown with the chainsaw.
I think it just is that creepy Halloween vibe we got going on right now, and over Alton, the veil over Alton right now of the creepy Halloween vibe.
The aura, as the kids would say.
Yeah, I love Halloween, so it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun.
I do too. You know, I'm just ready for. I think I'm Halloweened out.
What? You can't say that on October 30th.
It's so I'm ready for Christmas.
You like Christmas a
lot.
Yeah. I'm more of a Halloween person, but I respect you and our differences. So
Well, Cindy, thank you as always
Thank you.
for stopping by. We'll take a quick break. 9:48. We'll come back. We'll wrap up the 9 o'clock and then send you into the 10 after this.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
Discover Del Mar Public House, located in Godfrey's historic Clifton Schoolhouse. Enjoy bold flavors like homemade falafel, fish and chips, and rotating pasta favorites. Relax with local beers, half-price wine bottles, and summer poutine nights. The only thing missing is you. Open Wednesday through Sunday. Del Mar Public House, where great food, drinks, and friends come together. DelMarPublicHouse.com.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
When I got in the car accident at the ER.
Welcome back, Daily Show. Man, oh man. Your Thursday morning continues right here on RiverBender.com, Roku TV. A little bit of a news brief for you as we wrap up the 9 o'clock hour. And like I told you earlier, in the 10, we take you right to our coverage of the downtown Wood River Trick or Treat as our way to kick off the spooky season and Halloween season. It's going to be one that you don't want to miss out on. Really great stuff. Some great conversations, too. If you want to learn more about some of the new developments in downtown Wood River, some great details there. We spoke to the mayor, Kristen Burns. We talked to Laney Fund and so many more individuals, so it's a great one to relive. And if you were down there, check it out and see if you made the broadcast. We'll take you right to where you need to know now, and we'll go right into Alton first. Alton Elite Jiu-Jitsu is set to host the most lavish grand opening that Alton has ever seen on Friday, November the 14th, from 4 to 8 p.m. at their new location at 2716 Corner Court. Owner Adam Arberger invites the community to enjoy live music by Levi and McAtee, delicious tacos, cocktails, and incredible giveaways, including a 65-inch TV, PlayStation 5, and a $500 Visa gift card. Wow. The event will also feature a ribbon-cutting ceremony and special discount pricing on martial art classes. With 8 years in business, Alton Elite offers diverse programs like ladies-only jiu-jitsu, Little Ninja classes, kickboxing, MMA, and yoga. Marburger emphasizes the academy as a welcoming, family-friendly third home for personal growth and martial arts training. For more details, you can visit altonelite.com or just hear from Adam himself when he joins us on the show on Monday, November the 3rd. Also in the news today, The Fairview Heights Food Pantry is calling for increased community donations as the ongoing government shutdown continues. Mayor Mark Cuspy emphasized that the freeze-on SNAP benefits has led to a surge in demand for food assistance. The pantry, operating weekdays from 9 to 11 a.m., behind City Hall, welcomes donations of food, toiletries, and financial contributions. Residents can drop off items at City Hall or the Recreational Center, and Mayor Cuspy expressed deep gratitude for the community's generosity and urged continued support during these most challenging times. Also in the news today, Kylie Fisher, has started a GoFundMe campaign, and it's to grant her mother Helena's heartfelt wish before her death, her health declines. Diagnosed in March 2024 with stage 4 breast cancer that has spread to multiple organs and has severely damaged her spine, she faces a limited prognosis of up to 18 months despite ongoing treatments. One of her greatest desires is to visit Louisiana and swim with the otters at Magnolia Wilds in Ethel, a dream long held. Helena is a dedicated mother and grandmother who worked as a nurse in various care settings, and as the family seeks support through donations on the GoFundMe, they also ask the public to share the GoFundMe and pray to make this trip possible while she still can. You can see that link on RiverBender.com /news. Also in the news today, Jerseyville City Council unanimously approved amendments to the city code. This happened just 2 days ago, October the 28th, and it did refine regulations for video gaming cafes along with terminals. The updated ordinance clarifies that businesses must earn the majority of revenue from food and alcohol sales rather than video gaming to obtain a license. Existing establishments with video gaming are grandfathered in. Additionally, the total number of video gaming terminals in the city will increase from 85 to 97 to accommodate business expansion. Despite this increase, research does show that more terminals do not generate new revenue, but just redistributes existing dollars. In September 2025, Jerseyville's 15 establishments generated $333,390 in net terminal income, with the city receiving $16,686 after taxes. We'll keep you updated as more details emerge as that rollout begins. Finally, in the news today, in local sports, the Father McGivney Catholic High School boys soccer team secured a thrilling 3-2 victory over Massac County in the IHSA Class 1A Glen Carbon sectional semifinals on Tuesday night after a tight 2-2 draw. Through regulation and overtime, the match was decided by penalties. Both teams scored in the first 6 rounds, but Massac County's Jack Stevenson missed his shot, allowing Liam Schmidt to net the game winner for McGivney. The Griffins, now 21-4-1, showcased their strong skills, and they'll face top-seeded Columbia Eagles in the sectional championship this Saturday at 6 p.m., aiming for their first sectional title. We'll keep you updated at RiverBender.com /sports. Let's take a brief check at weather before we send you off into the 10 o'clock hour in downtown Woods River. 44 right now. It feels like 49. Humidity at 86%. Today, breezy this morning. Otherwise, mostly sunny. Tonight, mainly clear. Temperatures reach about 58 degrees today and drop down to 36 overnight as we head into Friday. On Friday, a high of 60 and a low of 37 as we're at the Alton Halloween Parade. On Saturday, we can expect partly sunny skies, a high of 49, a low of 35 degrees. And on Sunday, a high of 55, a low of 37. On Monday, we start our week with sunny skies, a high of 62 and a low of 37 degrees. That's a look at the next 5 days. Here's what's happening now, my friends. 44 degrees in downtown Alton at 9:57. It feels like 49 out there. For time and temperature throughout the day, you can call 618-465-4545, this time powered by Tom Lane. He is your local State Farm agent. You can also stay up to date in real time all the time by downloading the RiverBender.com weather app today. 9:57, a little bit of change. We'll take a quick break. Oh, and while I have you, coming down the pipeline this afternoon, You're Beautiful with Brian Trust will air at 2 p.m. Following that, his his mystery and conspiracy show takes place this evening too. You can stay up to date on all of those upcoming shows by going to RiverBender.com/live video. You will be able to see that live schedule, and you can be notified and never miss out on the Daily Show or anything that Brian's doing with Your Beautiful or those mystery and conspiracy shows. RiverBender.com/live. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with the top of the hour and our coverage in downtown Wood River next.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
Discover Del Mar Public House, located in Godfrey's historic Clifton Schoolhouse. Enjoy bold flavors like homemade falafel, fish and chips, and rotating pasta favorites. Relax with local beers, half-price wine bottles, and summer poutine nights. The only thing missing is you. Open Wednesday through Sunday. Del Mar Public House, where great food, drinks, and friends come together. DelMarPublicHouse.com.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
When I got in the car accident at the ER, they gave me a prescription of hydrocodone. And over time, it took more medication to mask the pain. I moved over to drug seeking and found heroin and fentanyl. I went to the Centerstone rehab facility, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life. I have my own car, I have a job, there's nothing holding me back anymore.
When you need a project done right, on budget and on time, trust Gillahan Concrete. Gillahan handles every kind of project, big and small. Commercial, industrial, residential, from room additions and garages to patios, driveways, and more. Gillahan brings quality and experience to every job. Family owned with over 30 years of service to our community. Call today at 618-781-3914 or visit GillahanConcrete.com.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Welcome back downtown Woods River. We're here with Kristen Burns, Woods River Main Street, Woods River Business Alliance. You know, this has just been a great event. Last year, the streets were full, and you'll see that here in about 10 minutes' time. I mean, we had so many people, we had to kind of move the broadcast on the fly. And now, what I think's cool this year is that you've added this and expanded to being every business in Woods River can come down and be a part of it. And it's got to be great for you guys to do that.
It really is. You know, a lot of people think that we're just downtown, and we're not. Mm-hmm. We're the entire city. So being able to invite all of the city businesses to come down, fire department, police department, all of them to come down and just be a part of this, it's just community, and that's what we want to do.
Well, and now what can the families expect until 8 o'clock tonight if they dress up their little ones and get on into the car and come on down here?
Complete craziness. So there's already tons of kids, but there's going to be probably even more. We've got a couple churches that are doing hot dogs. We've got Lene's that's doing hot chocolate, and she's doing apple cider and different things. The coffee shop down there is doing different things. So, I mean, there's a variety of things that you can do down here, and it's just really great to see so many people just enjoy our downtown.
Well, you guys have had such growth the last couple of years, and this year's been really great. Like you said, Lene's Bakery has just been a fantastic addition, and then a lot of new spots along the way that I'm learning about each and every day. What can you fill the public in that maybe hasn't stopped by Woods River, even the last month or two, just to see the new additions that are coming on in?
Oh man, so a lot of the construction projects that we've got going are finally starting to get complete.
Right.
If you look right across the street, we've got a new building that it was actually the first theater in Wood River, and it's been rehabbed from Fun Construction, and we're so excited to have partners like that in our community, being able to bring, downtown living, some different opportunities for people, their offices down here. Lots of new restaurants have lots of interest down here, so it's just growing month to month. It's growing with lots of different things.
Well, and what I think is really great too is that Main Street, the newly established Main Street, still, you guys keep adding more and more members, and you guys still have those quarterly information gatherings. You have a lot of opportunities for the public to be a part of the group too.
Absolutely, and when you're a partner with us, it just gives you the opportunity to get your name out there more. Like, we've got our great business directory that attaches to all of these different things. We have our great calendar that we can connect to everything. So it's just really, really great to be able to just bring the entire community together just with our organization.
Well, and now take me through the prep work it takes to work with the community to put on these town-wide events.
I'm tired a lot. This is an awesome thing.
Oh, look at this. Did we show that?
Seriously, that's so cool.
That is, I saw that earlier because I parked like 8 miles down the road. But it gave me the opportunity to see this great costume, this great Lightning McQueen costume, and then
awesome.
also to see the dog park and to see all these additions that have come up along the way.
I didn't even talk about that. Yeah,
I know.
The dog park.
It's been great.
It's so cool to see, our residents using that dog park. I see people literally walking down the street every single day heading to the dog park to be able to just hang out with their pets.
Well, and even tonight, just seeing a couple of dog owners just hanging out and letting their dogs play and have fun. That's really what the community's all about. And like murals like this that's right in front of us, the Greetings from Woods River, filming it on that's recent too, isn't it?
It is. That was just finished last week, and we're so excited to be able to have that. I mean, it's in the perfect spot for me, because really I can literally do any photo op I want right across the street with this great mural. And we actually have a muralist working down at downtown West End tonight, doing another mural down there. So when you're down here, head down to downtown's West End and see the mural being put up as we're speaking. So.
Well, and now downtown West End, that's new too, correct?
It is. Yeah, that's our coffee shop. They have tons of vendors, T-shirts, like literally all sorts of things. It's just a great anchor for our downtown.
It's really cool. And who you've been able to walk down back and forth. Who has the most creative display going on storefront right now?
Ooh, I think Riverbend Family Ministries right now.
They were pretty good.
Yes, they're dressed up. They've got all of the stuff. And then I know that Lene's is Mary Poppins themed, so they're all dressed up with Mary Poppins stuff. So, I mean, everybody just goes all out with this, and it's just so fun.
Well, it's fantastic. I mean, like, just seeing what I think is cool too is even I was in the transition generation where some of the costumes were great, some of the costumes were like the old school costumes.
Yeah.
And now I look and there's all these LED lights and Lightning McQueen and all these textured masks, and then there's Plankton, and that's another great
costume. Yeah.
What was your favorite costume growing up?
So my favorite costume, my mom helped make it, and it was a gumball machine. It was this giant clear plastic bag with little balloons, all different colors, and then I had like a little 5-cent thing, and I was dressed in red, and it was the best of the best. And then my son, I think my favorite one was Indiana Jones.
Oh, wow.
I mean, how cool is that?
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Well, and we'll take a quick break. We'll talk to more business owners as we get the night going. You stay there, and we'll be here on RiverBender.com and Roku TV after this.
Here at Modified Auto Sound, we are an automotive customizing shop that specializes in car audio, window tinting, and other truck and Jeep accessories. So as an interested customer, we always recommend that you just stop in the shop. Check us out at 241 Eastgate Plaza, right off of Route 3 in East Alton, Illinois. At Modified Auto Sound, there's no such thing as strangers, just friends we haven't met.
Throughout all life stages, you need someone in your corner, guiding you on your health and wellness journey. At OSF Healthcare, that's your primary care provider. Your OSF primary care provider is there for every stage of life. Find a provider today at osfhealthcare.org/primary.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. The local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Welcome back to downtown Woods River on Ferguson Avenue as we're continuing our coverage of the downtown Woods River Trick or Treat powered by Main Street, the Woods River Business Alliance. It's really great, and what I think is another great addition, we were talking about this with Kristen Burns just a few moments ago, was the addition of the younger board members that carry a new voice and really a new vision for what you guys would like to see in your hometown. We have Jason, Eva here, and now you guys are juniors, correct? And how did you guys number one, find out about Woods River Main Street, and number two, what got you interested to apply to be a board member?
Yeah,
oh, and hold that up to you, too.
So, my family has grown up through Woods River pretty much their whole life, or East Alton, and we've seen the ups and the downs throughout the whole thing, and I feel like this area has so much potential to grow, and overall, you want to live in a town that you feel proud of, and I feel like that younger generation, we can make Woods River to what it is, and we want to put that potential to use, and we want to make Woods River known, because Woods River is a very historic place. We want to bring that back. We don't want to forget the, I guess, memory of Woods River.
100%, I like that. And you know, Jace, what are your thoughts?
Can you repeat the question, please?
What got you interested into being a part of the Woods River Main Street Board, number one, and then number two, how'd you learn about the organization?
So, I've helped out with a lot of the events like this in the past. I just haven't had an official title here.
Nice.
So, I've already been basically doing the job, and I really like it because I think the youth needs to be involved. I mean, sometimes there's a negative view on Wood River because it's just it's not as developed as other places. So, I think that it's, like she said, it's important for the youth to be involved. And the way I heard about it was through the school and then through my stepmom, Kristen Burns. So,
that's awesome. I love that.
Mind you, the interview process was fair. I'm just a good interviewer. So it wasn't like you got accepted because you're her son. So I think it was fair, and I definitely like doing this.
Well, and I think it's really cool though that you guys are a part of this because you have an opportunity to network with so many great people. You get to meet a lot of great people, and you get to learn about all the new developments that are going on. And are you able to talk to your friends and other students at high school and just say, hey, there's a lot that's developing, there's a lot going on here, here's why you should stay in the area? Because I was in high school almost 10 years ago, but the whole thing was, man, we don't have enough here. And my argument was, yeah, we do, we just don't talk about it the right way. Do you talk about it with the kids in high school, just some of the things going on and the new growth?
Yes, we definitely always try to figure out something that's going on in Woods River to try to connect with people and everything like that. What was the new place that went in by Arby's? It's a new food place.
Oh wow, really cool.
The seafood place?
Oh, okay, I'm learning now.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it was where Fire and Smoke was.
Yes.
Okay, really cool. We'll Google that and we'll figure it out.
And then over here, I just figured out that there's a new business that I've never seen before. So Woods River's definitely growing, and we do try and talk about it.
Well, and now, Jace, what are your thoughts on that?
Repeat the question.
Do you get a chance to talk to your friends or some of the school, your students just at school about some of the stuff going on and the new developments?
Yeah. I mean, we've only had this title for not that. We haven't had it this long. We actually just got it not that long ago. So, but in the meantime, we have talked about things. It's like, oh, there's a new building coming in town, and everyone loves heaters, and so everyone knows that heaters is coming in. So yeah, we've definitely talked about it among the youth. People get excited when new food comes around. So that's definitely a talk among kids.
Yeah, 100%.
Now, so when just give me your experience working with the group. How long have you guys been doing this as board members?
Probably a week or two.
Oh wow! So this is brand new.
This is brand new.
Wow, this is incredible.
This is our first event.
Yeah.
Best of luck. So what have you learned so far? Let me ask you that first.
I never knew that this was a thing, actually.
Really?
In Wood
Wow.
River. So this is actually a really big thing. I think it's great. It brings together all the surrounding communities: Roxana, Wood River, East Alton. What's some other ones? Bethalto, Alton, maybe.
Oh, yeah, for
Just
sure.
reaching out, really. And this is what gets Wood River known.
Yeah,
Like, this is what we should be doing.
I agree. Jace, what are your thoughts, man?
I think, like she said, it brings all these people together. Like before I had started helping out with these events, like I didn't know that this many people just come to our downtown. I just thought it was kind of like a ghost town a little bit, but it's definitely grown since I started doing it. Since I started kind of helping out and stuff. But yeah, seeing all these people here, it's definitely very interesting, and it's like kind of like you get a sense of pride of like, wow, this is actually what like goes on in our city, and having being a new like kind of junior representative for our high school, we kind of get to see the ins and outs of it. It's like, you know, we had to go set up the stopping things over there at the street, and then we kind of talked to some of the people, and it was like, oh, yada, there's gonna be fire trucks here to help you guys. Like, it's just kind of cool kind of being in the ins and outs of it and seeing like how many people are here.
That's what I think's really cool about what you guys are doing, because I mean, you get kind of that behind, like you said, behind the scenes, the inside look, and then you get to tell your friends and your family and even your kids one day, we got to set this up, and to be a part of that, because my family did that in Alton for a long time with Optimus and certain things. I mean, you really take a lot of pride in that, and it builds on itself over the years. And so, before I let you go, have you had your first board meeting yet?
No, not yet.
When are the board meetings? Do you know? Can we talk about this?
I think so. I think they're the second Thursday of the month. Which then the next one we're supposed to be receiving our award. I don't know the title for it, but I like best Main Street. In the state or something like that. So we're actually going to go attend that. We're going to skip school to go attend it.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
Where is it?
In Dixon.
But no, we're going to go attend that, and that'll probably be our first. That'll probably be our first official kind of like thing. But that actually happens during when a board meeting would be, so we don't know.
So before I let you go, I do have to ask you this. Do you have the Christmas events coming up soon? You have the Christmas event coming up here soon. Are you prepared? Because tonight's going to get cold by the end of it. It's still not going to be bad. Are you ready for the outside winter activity?
Oh my gosh, so it's such a mixed feeling, like bittersweet. Like the vibe is really nice of the cold, but like the actual cold is not bad. It's not good, but yeah, the Christmas event is like probably one of the best ones. When I'm talking to Kristen, I'm always like looking forward to it because they got like the what are they called? The carriage rides.
Yeah.
And it just gets better every year, honestly, and I'd like encourage anyone to go to it. But yeah, I think that's something to look forward to. Like you look at this event, like think 2 times better. That's the Christmas event.
100%, and even then it's fantastic. And Eva, have you been to the Christmas event yet?
I have not been to the Christmas
Are you prepared for the winter outdoor activity?
I will say I don't like cold, like how he said, but is there hot chocolate there?
Yeah,
hot chocolate fixes anything. I love hot chocolate. It fixes everything with marshmallows on top, and it just sets the mood pretty much.
Well, there's warm places.
There's warm places.
There's warm places to hide out. Like, they got the big heaters, so it's not like you have to be cold the whole time.
You would be a heck of an investigative journalist. Just throw that right in there. Okay, so before I let you guys go, seriously, what's your final thought on tonight, and why should people come out here and have some fun?
You got it.
It's just a good time overall. I mean, you get to connect with people that you don't know. Your kids get to have a good time. You get to have a good time. You get goodies too. Who doesn't mind that? And you get to see how downtown Wood River is really developing and how it's grown. Because the boiled bagels, the burger bar, those places weren't here. Oh. No, that's
something else to replace it.
Well, I mean, you got a ton of stuff, and you have the new building getting finished up. You have the downtown Central, West End over here that's really cool. That just opened up a new coffee shop, and there's a lot of cool stuff. And there's a lot of dog parks and different additions along the way that I think really showcase why there's just much more than restaurants and stuff. It's truly the whole package for you guys, and I think it's cool. And Jace, what are your thoughts? Why should we come down here?
So I think you may know a little more about us, about the downtown than us, since we haven't had a board meeting yet. So.
Don't say that. I don't know much about nothing, Jace.
Yeah, so we actually, with the questions we've answered, we probably didn't answer them
you did a great,
to the best.
You did a great job. You did a fantastic. Mayor, they did a great job, didn't they? I think they did a good job answering all the questions today, don't you think?
So far, so good.
That's right, Mayor. Thank you very much. So, Jace, what's your final thought? Why should we come down here until 8 o'clock tonight?
Okay, so definitely come down here. You know, like she said, you really get to see the growth of Wood River and all these people, all the kids there. Kids are fun. You know, you'd see all the costumes, candy, and then obviously the shops are open. You know, I think it's a vibe that you can't get through like cameras and like Facebook posts. You got to come see it for yourself. And it's really cool to see like how it actually all, you know, turns out.
100%. Well, guys, it was a pleasure talking to you. Best of luck with the first board meeting coming up, and I really am excited for your guys' additions too. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back, but before we do, let me fill you in on Modified Auto. They're one of the reasons that we're able to put this broadcast on. It's local sponsors like Modified Auto and Mark Smith, Shelter Insurance, and Coleman's Country Campers. You know, at Modified Auto, what I think is great is that family-owned approach. Their whole team has that family atmosphere, and that's what I think is so cool. And, you know, I mean, we were just talking, the weather's getting colder, and that means you better get a remote start in your car. I mean, think about this. Christmas time comes around. Your loved one, significant other, has to go outside in 10 degrees and start the car every day. Why would you not just call Modified Auto and give them the gift of a remote start system? Why would you not just give it to them? $40,000 for a brand new car or just a remote start system. That's where Modified Auto comes in. You can find them out more on Facebook or just give them a call today, 618-251-8255. And don't forget to tell Sean I sent you over there. Plus, one final note, they have a great clearance event going on right now where you can save up to 50% off on their Hertz and Power Base until they're sold out at Modified Auto. More information on their Facebook page. More downtown trick-or-treat coverage next.
Here at Modified Auto Sound, we are an automotive customizing shop that specializes in car audio, window tinting, and other truck and Jeep accessories. So as an interested customer, we always recommend that you just stop in the shop. Check us out at 241 Eastgate Plaza, right off of Route 3 in East Alton, Illinois. At Modified Auto Sound, there's no such thing as strangers, just friends we haven't met.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
Discover Del Mar Public House, located in Godfrey's historic Clifton Schoolhouse. Enjoy bold flavors like homemade falafel, fish and chips, and rotating pasta favorites. Relax with local beers, half-price wine bottles, and summer poutine nights. The only thing missing is you. Open Wednesday through Sunday. Del Mar Public House, where great food, drinks, and friends come together. DelMarPublicHouse.com.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
When I got in the car accident at the ER, they gave me a prescription of hydrocodone. And over time, it took more medication to mask the pain. I moved over to drug seeking and found heroin and fentanyl. I went to the Centerstone rehab facility, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life. I have my own car, I have a job, there's nothing holding me back anymore.
When you need a project done right, on budget and on time, trust Gillahan Concrete. Gillahan handles every kind of project, big and small. Commercial, industrial, residential, from room additions and garages to patios, driveways, and more. Gillahan brings quality and experience to every job. Family owned with over 30 years of service to our community. Call today at 618-781-3914 or visit GillahanConcrete.com.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Welcome back to downtown Wood River. We are here with the mayor himself of Wood River, Tom Stalkup. Mayor Stalkup, how are you doing today?
Very good, very good. Thanks for being here.
Well, you know, it's another great turnout. Last year we just did fantastic, Mayor, and I couldn't imagine the number of people. It was a couple of thousand at least, because, I mean, it was full. I don't know if you could estimate them, but this year, I mean, look at how far down we're going. I mean, this is a line. We need fast passes.
It's great. It's great. Last year we were estimated about 3,200 people walked up and down the streets. We're trying to break that record this year. So we've got Gary down there at Vondell's, got a little head count. So he's, not that I had to pay him to do that or anything, but yeah, we've got him doing a head count for us. So we'll find out if we break the record or not. But this is a great turnout.
Well, you know, I think it's so cool that you guys are able to put this on and bring out the businesses. And now this year adding the businesses that are outside of the downtown district. And I think it's really important to get everyone together and really have a community night. And, you know, just take me through your experience. What enjoyment do you guys get out of it just from your end of things?
Oh, this is a fun time of year anyway, and I've got 5 great-grandkids and 6 grandkids, and number 6 great-grandkid is due any minute now. So, but
we were just talking about that.
But we really look forward to it, and everybody seems like they have a great time. And it was also mentioned that, you know, this is a family event, so we love the fact that people bring their families down and have a great time and pick up some candy and just walk the streets of Ferguson, see how we're doing as far as the advancement of Ferguson and Wood River. So we really look forward to showing this part of town off.
Well, and another good component of this, Mayor, is you're adding a lot of the puzzle at once. You know, you're getting the dog parks, you're getting the artwork and the murals, you're getting the new businesses, and you're also getting just excitement with younger populations again. And I think that's what really means the most with everything is that, I mean, you're not just taking out one thing at a time. You guys are doing a collective approach as a council and as a city, and it really is working.
Well, we worked really hard at this. We started this way back when I was on council before mayor, and it was just kind of fell into place with our business, our police chief taking over as business and zoning administrator, and Steve Palin becoming our city manager. It's just been brothers and sisters more or less working together and just bringing this all together. We had the ideas. We're finally trying to put the pieces together.
Well, and now, you know, the events don't stop here because there's still the Christmas events that are coming up, and there's more opportunities where the community can come together. As mayor, it's got to be great to be able to put down the political hat, you know, just, you know, with your other council members and have the businesses just put their community hat on with you and just rub elbows. And I think that you guys showcase that better than any group or any town is the camaraderie that's felt just around everywhere. You walk down Ferguson tonight.
Well, we appreciate that, and that's kind of a natural thing for us.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like brothers and sisters, like you said, and it's easy to work with everybody when you have this type of relationship with people in town. So we're very lucky.
What are you most proud of so far this year in terms of development and just in terms of just overall projects within the city?
Well, within the city right now, our biggest thing is our sewer separation project.
Yep.
That's taken up Wood River Avenue for such a long time, and everybody's been so patient with this, but it's a huge development for us, and it's going to save us. You know, it's a government mandate that you have to have it done within a certain year, and we're ahead of that curve. So we're lucky that it's going to happen. We're finally starting to put some paving on some of those areas that were dug up, and people are going to be. It'll get better. I hate to say it, but it's going to be the end of the year before we actually see some opening more of the roads and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a development that's coming up.
Well, and it's a development that was critically needed, and I mean, you had to do it, number one. And what I think's great too is it's one that'll pay off for years, and it's done and over with, and that's the good thing, and that's something that the public can be excited about too. That greener pastures are ahead for more projects and more good work.
Oh, exactly. We replaced the main water line on Eversville Road, which was desperately needed, and I'd hate to say it, some of the municipalities around us are having issues with their water. We've never, ever had an issue with water. So it kind of played right to the plan that we had, our future plan. So it's all working out pretty good. We're just so lucky, I guess, with the patience with people within town to put up with us this long. But at the end, everybody will be very, very happy with the ending.
Well, and last year I was asking about your favorite candy and things like that. What was your favorite Halloween costume as a kid? I asked Kristen this a couple of minutes ago.
Mine was probably a bread man.
No way.
Oh yeah, my dad was a bread man, so I had a colonial bread shirt on at one time, and I had my hair all slicked back, and sunglasses, but and then a rough beard that I pasted on. But that kind of brings to mind my childhood. But that's probably the one that pops up in my mind.
I love it. One note too, Mayor, before I let you go, and just one for our audience. Mark Smith is one of the sponsors of tonight's show, and he does so much when it comes to community work and involvement. He's also the president of the Riverbend East Rotary Club. Coming up tomorrow, they're having their Pints for Polio bar and pub crawl, which is going to be really cool and another great way to benefit and support local businesses that are a part of it too.
Mark does a great job with the Rotary, and he's a great business person. He's a big proponent of the city of Wood River, and he's been a really good friend to me. So I would try to get out and support the Rotary and have a good time while you're doing it. But drive safely. That's what.
Good call, Mayor. We had to make sure we did a disclaimer in our interview on the show too. You can call Mark at 618-254-3225 to learn more about quotes and a new policy today. We'll take a quick break. More conversations from downtown Wood River. They happen next.
Here at Modified Auto Sound, we are an automotive customizing shop that specializes in car audio, window tinting, and other truck and Jeep accessories. So as an interested customer, we always recommend that you just stop in the shop. Check us out at 241 Eastgate Plaza, right off of Route 3 in East Alton, Illinois. At Modified Auto Sound, there's no such thing as strangers, just friends we haven't met.
Throughout all life stages, you need someone in your corner, guiding you on your health and wellness journey. At OSF Healthcare, that's your primary care provider. Your OSF primary care provider is there for every stage of life. Find a provider today at osfhealthcare.org/primary.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Welcome back. We are down in downtown Woods River. How about that? And, it's always great to talk about developments and talk about things that happen in the Riverbend region and talk about fun construction quite a bit. How does it feel to be, out in the community? You guys are moving right across the street next week.
Next week, Monday. Yeah, we're really excited to be downtown, and it's different from where we've always been, and we're excited that we're growing, and this is a very cool spot to expand to.
I'm not patronizing you, but you guys are growing, and it's like an understatement. You know, and I know you don't want to say like this has been just incredibly great, but it's awesome to see from a news perspective. It's not growing just for you. You guys are growing the region, and that's where I think it's such a cool component of what you guys do and who you collaborate with every day. Fill me in on some of that.
Yeah, I think one of our big things is as we move forward with our company, we really focusing on city revitalization.
Yeah.
Like not just building a home, we're building a community, and that's kind of where we've like really honed in on. And I think Wood River, I mean, we started in Edwardsville and kind of worked on that downtown, and then now being here and working in some other communities, that's kind of our little niche area, but it's something that we're all very passionate about. And we just, I mean, things like this, being down here and looking at buildings that...
They don't see this. There's lines of hundreds, if not thousands of people going all the way down the road.
It's so cool. All of this, yeah.
But, I mean, it really is cool. And we'll pop up the audio and edit. But it's incredible, though, to see that you guys have been a part of so much. And, you know, was Woods River ever initially on the fund map, you know, to move the office? How did you guys find the space?
Honestly, my dad's the guy behind it all, and he has so many connections and just finds all of these different places. And Kristen Burns has been wonderful. The city of Wood River have been
That's
wonderful.
great to know, too, yeah.
Yeah, and it kind of all fell into place, and all the things we were looking for downtown Wood River, we were ready to move down here, so yeah.
Well, and I think, and you guys would know this obviously a lot better than me just with, you know, your work, is the location of Woods River puts it in such a prime spot.
Right.
Where, you know, it's not landlocked. You're right on major highways and interstates.
Yes.
The opportunity for recreation and sports tourism are there.
I
There's so much. It has to excite you guys to be down here and see it grow when you guys are here for the next couple.
We're super excited. I think just we were lucky to tour through Wood River High School.
Oh, yeah.
And just that growing community. It's like this place is booming, and I think that we're really grateful to just be a part of it and move forward, and I think it's really exciting.
Now, what are some of the projects you can fill the public in on that Fund's a part of, or that you'd kind of like to just share in general?
Yeah, I think the biggest one right now is we obviously are working on our new headquarters, which is going to be in the old, right across the street. So we are almost done with that, and then we're also working on the Napa building down here, which I can't really say much about, but we are renovating that. There's a few other spaces that we're also looking into, but yeah, we're a couple other things. We've done some like housing developments in Edwardsville we're finishing up. A lot of mixed use. So
really cool.
It's residential up top and then commercial down below.
That's really
kind of
cool.
Our big thing is we want to bring people to an area, have them live, work, play, all of these things. So that's kind of what we're wrapping up. We have a big project in St. Louis as well that we're kind of working on. But yeah, we're kind of all over the place, which is great. But we're very grateful and very lucky that we can do this.
Well, and I think it's another good note for the public, too, that the family component is still alive and well and such a growth. I mean, when you talk that many projects in that scope, you lose the family component quick, and you guys haven't.
Yeah, and I think it's really, really cool because, I mean, my dad started this company in high school, and
I just think that's incredible.
Yeah, he's super just wonderful, and started in high school, went to college at SAUE, moved down here, met my mom, so then my mom and him became they worked together very well, and president, vice president, and then my brother, he runs the shop management, does all of our machinery, everything that needs to be delivered and driven anywhere, that's him, and I kind of was like, I'm getting a little FOMO. Like, I need to somehow figure out how to be in here. So, and we're a very close family, but I think family too is our other employees as well. It's not just blood, but we're so lucky that we have so many wonderful employees that care about this business as it's their own, and we want them to be like that too. And we have an incredible team that I could go on and on about, but they make it what it is.
What's the best way to stay up to date on fun developments and projects?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we obviously have our website. We're really active on social media, so you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram. We have our website, which really kind of shows all of our projects and where to find us and things like that. But yeah, those are really our biggest things. And hopefully in the future we'll start doing some newsletters to send out and things like that. But yeah.
Just stay up to date on it because you guys aren't going anywhere anytime soon. And thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you so much.
Before we take a quick break, as we told you throughout the night, this wouldn't be possible without local businesses that sponsor these broadcasts because it does take some time to get the equipment out here and, to pay my house bill and all that fun stuff.
Right.
And, it's the perfect time of year to talk about this anyway. It's getting cold. It's going to be 36 degrees tonight. It's going to be 15 degrees at 5 in the morning very soon. You don't have a remote start and you need one, and that's where Modified Auto comes in. Honey, it's not I got you flowers, it's honey, I got you a remote start, so you don't have to be so freezing cold when you start your car in the morning. Stop by and see my friend Sean, a family-owned business right there in Eastgate Plaza. Give them a call and get them on the books today. They have a great sale going on where you can save 50% off on their Hertz systems, their power-based systems, so much more. Give them a call today, 618-251-8255, and don't forget to tell them that CJ and Riverbender, we sent you over their way.
Here at Modified Auto Sound, we are an automotive customizing shop that specializes in car audio, window tinting, and other truck and Jeep accessories. So as an interested customer, we always recommend that you just stop in the shop. Check us out at 241 Eastgate Plaza, right off of Route 3 in East Alton, Illinois. At Modified Auto Sound, there's no such thing as strangers, just friends we haven't met.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
Discover Del Mar Public House, located in Godfrey's historic Clifton Schoolhouse. Enjoy bold flavors like homemade falafel, fish and chips, and rotating pasta favorites. Relax with local beers, half-price wine bottles, and summer poutine nights. The only thing missing is you. Open Wednesday through Sunday. Del Mar Public House, where great food, drinks, and friends come together. DelMarPublicHouse.com.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
When I got in the car accident at the ER, they gave me a prescription of hydrocodone. And over time, it took more medication to mask the pain. I moved over to drug seeking and found heroin and fentanyl. I went to the Centerstone rehab facility, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life. I have my own car, I have a job, there's nothing holding me back anymore.
When you need a project done right, on budget and on time, trust Gillahan Concrete. Gillahan handles every kind of project, big and small. Commercial, industrial, residential, from room additions and garages to patios, driveways, and more. Gillahan brings quality and experience to every job. Family owned with over 30 years of service to our community. Call today at 618-781-3914 or visit GillahanConcrete.com.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
In downtown Woods River, your guys' costumes are great. We're in downtown Woods River for their Trick or Treat event. Welcome back, RiverBender.com, Roku TV. And, we were just talking about you guys, Jen, down there at downtown's West End and Courtyard. And it's really cool just to see, because you guys have been here you're new to the scene.
Yes, we opened up April 27th of this year, so I think we're just pushing 6 months.
Well, you're new to the scene, but you're also gaining a lot of traction on social media and different things. I'm always seeing your posts. Right off the bat, because I'm learning like everyone else probably for the first time, fill me in on what Downtown West End Courtyard is all about.
So Downtown's West End Courtyard is actually, we started out with a t-shirt shop, and Mike's daughter had a background in coffee, so we brought her on, and she came in, and she's Breeze Brew that is housed inside our Downtown's West End. She has some of her famous drinks that are strictly just hers, and then Mike also owned a t-shirt shop. So we brought in the t-shirt shop, and then of course we had to do our local vendors, and we have over 15 local vendors strictly to our area here, not really the St. Louis area or anything. They're strictly Madison County, our local area. So we are now the t-shirt shop, coffee, and our vendors.
Wow. Well, take me through the journey it's been since April, because that's got to be fun. Year one's always exciting, and take me through the ups and downs of it.
In any new business, there's always going to be a roller coaster of anything. I'm a teacher by trade, so I'm a first grade teacher over in Missouri. Mike is an entrepreneur, of course, himself with the t-shirt shop, the lawn care business, and then Downtown's West End. And his daughter she's actually in school still. And then she does really the coffee shop, and his mom helps, and then our best friend. So we're very family oriented. Our vendors have now become very much a part of our family as well.
That's really cool. Now give me the hours of operation. When can we see you?
We are Monday through Friday, 7 to 4, and then Saturdays and Sundays, 7 to 2.
And now, are you guys participating tonight? Can we stop by and see you tonight?
Oh, absolutely. Mike's mom and another one of our workers, she is a Roxana cheerleader who's phenomenal.
Oh, that's cool.
She's down there, and they're handing out all kinds of candy and all the good stuff, of course.
Well, you're a first grade teacher.
Correct.
So I think you're automatically born and bred to be a business personality because you got to wrangle everybody.
Right.
In.
Oh, yeah. There's definitely some wrangling going on in first grade.
What's been the best story so far of just what you do day to day with Downtown's, West End, and just the fun you have with being a part of the business? Has there been one cool story yet or one fun day that you like to talk about?
There's so much. Actually, if I'm going to go off with anything, I would have to say our Christmas in July. We had one of our vendors was the Grinch, and he's like real calm, collective guy. He put on the Grinch suit and was absolutely amazing. Like he made every part of everything for our Christmas in July. It was phenomenal. I'll give him a shout out, Greg Adams. He was phenomenal as the Grinch.
That's awesome.
It was awesome to watch him run around through the buildings. It was great.
Well, and right now, what can folks expect when they come in and see you too? What's the atmosphere and the takeaway that you hope that the public gets out of the business?
We are so family oriented. We love to see new families. We love to see the stories, the kids. Miss Cindy, which is Mike's mom, the little kids absolutely love her. I mean, she's everybody's grandma, so it is great. It is just so cool to see. So I love it when she always having pictures. We put that on our social media.
That's
the
so cool.
Little kids absolutely love her. So we just love the family orientation of everything. We have our different vendors come in for a coffee, a tea, a lemonade, a fresh lemonade shake-up, refresher. If you just wanted to come in for a shirt, there's always that. We do it on spot. We support our local schools. We're real big into Wood River, Roxana, and even Bethalto. So we love to do all the events.
Well, and I just think it's really cool just to see that you guys have had such a great year and honestly been off to a good start. What do you hope for? Is there any goals for the future? Have you already talked about maybe some new additions or plans?
Actually, we were contacted by a different city that reached out to see if we wanted to do a second location.
Already?
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe expand into another building. We've definitely looked at somewhere down here to keep growing our t-shirts and the vendors. I love to do the vendor events. I have met so many people with the vendor events that I put on. So those are great. Those are really fun too.
What's the best way to stay connected with you guys?
We're really big on Facebook. Our social media, Facebook is big. You can always do our email. We do that as well. But Facebook is definitely big.
I'm telling you, I never had costumes like this when I was growing up. I mean, the pizza's fantastic. I just got to tell you guys right now, the piece of pizza has to be one of my favorites. I love the Raggedy Ann dog costume too. I love it all. You guys look great. And
it's awesome.
Before I let you go, You know, I wanted to ask you one more time about the coffee. Is the coffee the same hours of operation as everything else?
Yes.
Okay, that's
we
great.
We do not change our hours. We are open 7 to 4 and 7 to 2. And the coffee shop is open at all times.
Really cool. Well, thank you so much, Jim, for stopping
Thank you so
by.
much. I really appreciate it.
We'll take a quick break. More of our coverage from the downtown Wood River Trick or Treat happens next, right after this on RiverBender and Roku TV.
Here at Modified Auto Sound, we are an automotive customizing shop that specializes in car audio, window tinting, and other truck and Jeep accessories. So as an interested customer, we always recommend that you just stop in the shop. Check us out at 241 Eastgate Plaza, right off of Route 3 in East Alton, Illinois. At Modified Auto Sound, there's no such thing as strangers, just friends we haven't met.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
Discover Del Mar Public House, located in Godfrey's historic Clifton Schoolhouse. Enjoy bold flavors like homemade falafel, fish and chips, and rotating pasta favorites. Relax with local beers, half-price wine bottles, and summer poutine nights. The only thing missing is you. Open Wednesday through Sunday. Del Mar Public House, where great food, drinks, and friends come together. DelMarPublicHouse.com.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
When I got in the car accident at the ER, they gave me a prescription of hydrocodone. And over time, it took more medication to mask the pain. I moved over to drug seeking and found heroin and fentanyl. I went to the Centerstone rehab facility, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life. I have my own car, I have a job, there's nothing holding me back anymore.
When you need a project done right, on budget and on time, trust Gillahan Concrete. Gillahan handles every kind of project, big and small. Commercial, industrial, residential, from room additions and garages to patios, driveways, and more. Gillahan brings quality and experience to every job. Family owned with over 30 years of service to our community. Call today at 618-781-3914 or visit GillahanConcrete.com.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nisela on RiverBender.com.
Welcome back to the Daily Show on a Wednesday night, and we're here in downtown Wood River as the streets are starting to calm on down. Finally, Kristen, this was a success to say the least.
It was. I'm really happy. Man, just our whole community, our businesses, the residents, all of our visitors. I mean, it was crazy today. I loved it.
What was so cool, too, I think, about just the broadcast is, you know, getting to see a few of the kiddos walking by and the families, but also getting to talk to a lot of, on Thursday, is one of our sponsors of the show, Mark Smith, tonight. He was Shelter Insurance. He's the Riverbend East Rotary Club president.
Yes.
And they're having their Pints for Polio pub and bar crawl. And I just wanted to give them a quick shout out, too, because you guys do so much to promote all these events on the Wood River Business Alliance website, Wood River Main Street site. Yeah. This event's a part of it, and you can really help the local Rotary chapter who helped us tonight put on a great broadcast.
Yeah, you know, our partners, we have so many different kind of partners. It's not just businesses, it's organizations, and it's just these organizations help our community so much. And I'm a part of Rotary too, so I'm excited for tomorrow night. I'll be at, let's see, I think I'm at Refinery.
Oh, are you?
So yeah, it's just so cool to see so many people just get together and just do what we're doing.
Absolutely. And, Kristen, as we're wrapping up tonight in our conversation, what's your thought just overall? Because I think you had more people than last year. And we don't look at numbers, but because honestly, when you see families smiling, being able just to enjoy some time, especially in a crazy world, it's automatically a win. But I think you definitely beat last year's attendance.
I think so too. Yeah, I'm excited. I'll see some actual real numbers at the end of the week and see where we're at. But yeah, it felt a lot bigger. I loved having the road closed. That was perfect. Such a huge help to the whole thing. I think people just felt safer. Yeah. And I had multiple comments about people feeling safer about doing that. So yeah, well, I'm excited.
And coming up this Saturday is your Halloween parade, correct? And Drake Champlin's going to be the marshal of the parade. It's getting late and I'm forgetting my words. So, an all-state wrestling champion, great football player, and to be represented. This is your guys' 40th, which is a good year and a big one. And to have this tonight that leads into it's great. What time does it start? Do we know?
10:30.
In the morning? Well, I hope so.
Ours is during the day.
And
10:30.
before I let you go, too, you have some great events coming up in the meantime after today. Fill us in on some of the ones that are coming down the pipeline.
I think our biggest one is our holiday traditions.
Yeah, that's major. How are you kids doing? Man, we got a whole group.
We just got a whole group of them.
This is the only group I can say know every costume. This is incredible.
I like it.
He's the scary movie scream. I like that even better. There you go.
Silly, yes.
Okay. So you have holiday traditions coming up. Do we have a date for that?
That is November 28th. It's the day after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So, and that just shoots right into Small Business Saturday, which is the following day. And then we've got tons of Christmas stuff going on. We've got, some Santa sales. We've got Santa Shuffle this year, which is going to be fun. So we're going to see how many Santas we can get running down the road. So it's going to be pretty funny. Santa visits, all of the things. So we're really just stepping up our game with our holiday stuff, and we're just excited to keep on moving forward.
Well, and Chris, before I let you go, what's the best way for folks to stay up to date on all the events and also to join Main Street Volunteer and help you guys continue to grow?
Yeah, if you check out our website, it's wrbusinessalliance.org. That's where you can find all of our information. You can find our business directory, you can find our calendar of events, how to register, how to be a volunteer, all of the things. And then you can also follow us on Facebook, which is Whatever Business Alliance. You can also subscribe from our Facebook page and also from our website to our e-newsletter, which goes out weekly. It gives you all of the information that's going on every single week. So we're really excited to just keep promoting everything that's going on here, whatever.
And we'll make sure to link all that. Kristen, thanks so much.
Yeah.
We'll take one final break and come back. Before I do, a big shout out to Modified Auto. 'Tis the season to get your loved one a remote starter. It's going to get cold. 36 degrees tonight. And listen, you can buy a $40,000 new car, or you can go to a family-owned business right there in Eastgate Plaza and get your loved one a remote starter for Christmas. Make everyone happy. And they have a really cool sale for all their sound systems. They're top-notch for this. And one of the only family area businesses left that actually do all this work in-house.
Yeah.
And you can get this for 50% off right now while supplies last. You can find out more at Modified Auto's Facebook page.
With over 20 years of experience, Wilson's Tree Service has the expertise to handle all of your tree care needs. Licensed and fully insured, their team of experts are dedicated to providing reliable service. Plus, with a 24-hour emergency service line, Wilson's will always be there for you. Don't risk tackling that timber by yourself. Trust the local professionals at Wilson's Tree Service. Visit treeservicealtonil.org to get started today.
Discover Del Mar Public House, located in Godfrey's historic Clifton Schoolhouse. Enjoy bold flavors like homemade falafel, fish and chips, and rotating pasta favorites. Relax with local beers, half-price wine bottles, and summer poutine nights. The only thing missing is you. Open Wednesday through Sunday. Del Mar Public House, where great food, drinks, and friends come together. DelMarPublicHouse.com.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
When I got in the car accident at the ER, they gave me a prescription of hydrocodone. And over time, it took more medication to mask the pain. I moved over to drug seeking and found heroin and fentanyl. I went to the Centerstone rehab facility, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life. I have my own car, I have a job, there's nothing holding me back anymore.
When you need a project done right, on budget and on time, trust Gillahan Concrete. Gillahan handles every kind of project, big and small. Commercial, industrial, residential, from room additions and garages to patios, driveways, and more. Gillahan brings quality and experience to every job. Family owned with over 30 years of service to our community. Call today at 618-781-3914 or visit GillahanConcrete.com.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Welcome back. Daily Show developing news for you now as we come back to wrap up the show today and send you off into Friday. This was just released on Riverbender a few moments ago, about 30 minutes time. Dan Brennan, content director, does have this story. Alton Police Chief Jarrett Ford did clarify this morning, October the 30th, this Thursday, that Immigration and Customs Enforcement officials were not involved in an investigation in Alton on Wednesday. Here's what we know. Here's the quote. "All I can say is that we are working on an investigation in conjunction with our federal partners," Ford said. However, those partners on this investigation do not include ICE officials. That's the end of the chief's quote. Ford did not disclose details about the nature of the investigation, stating that information will be released once that operation is completed. The clarification comes after social media accounts circulated reports Wednesday night claiming that ICE officials were present in Alton. Chief Ford, however, did dispute those claims, emphasizing that ICE was not part of the ongoing investigation. That's a story that we will follow and keep you updated on as more details do emerge. We are out of time today. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Thursday. Enjoy it. Have fun trick-or-treating tonight with your kiddos and your family. We'll see you back here tomorrow for more of Our Daily Show. Until then, try your best as always to stay out of jail.